Okay, so Damien versus the Kraken. It's the son of the devil versus the son of Hades. That's already pretty epic. I like it already. But here's how I see the Kraken. He's essentially a natural disaster. All right, he gets released by Academy Award nominee Liam Neeson. He trundles ashore, destroys everything. It's the same as a tsunami or a hurricane or an earthquake, something like that. He shows up, he destroys all of Greece or whatever city he happens to be released upon, and he's going to kill everybody. It's going to be awful. But you know what happens after disasters like that is Brad Pitt and all his buddies get together and they do they raise awareness, and the Red Cross sends a bunch of food and a bunch of cash, you know. So I mean, it's awful, but that's the kind of thing that actually galvanizes us, you know. So like this whole city gets destroyed, sure, but you know, hey, it's like everybody remember the Kraken, you know. But Damien, on the other hand, who again, it's not about the little boy, it's about the Antichrist. Damien is in it for the long play, right? He's in it to bring about the end of days, and the only way to stop him is this really convoluted and complicated series of stabbings with a mystical set of daggers that I don't know how to find. But the other thing about the Antichrist being in the world in the form of this creepy little kid in short pants is that evil everywhere is sort of more active. Like the priest in the First Omen. He's got the Rottweilers, of course, who are running around working for him. The priest in the First Omen, who's just investigating Damien, is like walking around Rome, gets his head chopped off by a plate glass window accident. You know, so it's like evil just starts happening everywhere because the Antichrist is in the world. So Damien isn't just limited to where Zeus tells him to go. The evil incarnate in Damien, the Antichrist, can get you anywhere, and that includes you, the Kraken. So when the Kraken waves ashore, worst case scenario, Kanye ends up saying something crazy about how the president hates black people or something like that. But you know what? By then, Damien, who is now played by Sam Neill, is gonna be the president because he's in it for the long haul. Kraken is short-term destruction. Damien is gonna be president. And that's how he ruins things.
Where to begin? The Kraken, as pointed out by my opponent, and Damien are actually both basically children of Satan, since Hades, Lord of the Dead, and Satan are the same guy. Now, the only real argument I think that he made was that random evil happens when Damien is around. But that random evil is not random. That is Satan actually acting on behalf of his son. But the Kraken and Damien are both children of Satan, so he's not going to take sides. This is where he's going to step back and say, hey, let these two, my kids, fight it out. It's a shame when kids fight, but they're gonna. As far as the disaster stuff, I don't have to address that because it didn't make any sense. We know that Damien is not a physical fighter. The Kraken is a brute force kind of dude. Now, we know if you kill Damien, that doesn't mean that you kill his soul. So the Kraken, every time they fight, the Kraken would kill him and Damien would come back. But we know that the Kraken has basically never been defeated except by Perseus. I don't think that the Kraken would fall for the old Gorgon head bit again. I think he'd probably look away. Last time he was lusting for human flesh. I want to make one last point. The way that you kill Damien is with the 7 daggers of Megiddo. Who better to grasp the 7 daggers than a monster with many tentacles? He can grab Damien. According to maritime law and ancient custom, a ship's deck is a church, and the capstan is an altar. Placing Damien on the altar, using his other tentacles to grasp the 7 daggers, strike them into his heart, devour him, eat his soul, and be almighty, and probably take over Satan, his father, and he's just gonna, that's it. Brad Pitt.
Clint, you have 30 seconds.
Well, I didn't realize I was gonna piss him off so much. That was crazy. So I feel like the biggest argument he made was like, it's gonna be a draw. They're both children of Satan. But in terms of like the more effective monster, the one that's gonna get in there, get in the system, like Damien, hide in plain sight, he's gonna cause way more damage in the long run. And it was a very good point about the maritime law. That was pretty cool. But the Kraken's huge, and you're telling me he's got little arms that are going to grab these little daggers and stab a little boy? Like, no, that's insane.
You both made excellent arguments. I'd hate to be against either the Kraken or Damien, and I want that day to come when they do make the final 10th sequel direct-to-video where they're pitted against each other, and we get to see the on-sea 7 daggers ships thing. But that won't be anybody's favorite sequel. It'll just be. But I think that Damien took the day because of his generalized evil, but without taking anything away from the Kraken or your fantastic argument for it.
All right, so Damien moves on.
Well fought, sir. Well fought.
See you at the family reunion.
Oh, look at that! Damien won again. I am not surprised. So sorry, Kraken. We'll have to try again next year. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Check out the links in the description. Come back for more Monster Madness and more Cinefix.